They say what goes up must come down. No one ever talks about things going the other way.
I got the chance to check out the narrative-heavy RPG Broken Roads at the PAX Rising area, and now I can't wait for this game to come out. Set in a post-apocalyptic Western Australia, players will be forced to confront tough moral choices and dangerous situations as they navigate this dystopian Aussie wasteland. I spoke to Tim Sutherland, audio lead and composer for Bear Bytes, the studio behind Broken Roads, about creating a uniquely Australian soundscape for the game.
Early on, I struggled with what does Australia sound like. I thought to myself, what would a post-apocalyptic musician have to play with? So what I did was sort of cannibalize some instruments that I had or make them out of plywood, basically create things to put in the game that don't exist. I made like a kalimba, a cigar box guitar, just trying to bring something that a post-apoc musician would have to play with. And I've written it from the perspective of someone that lives out, in this tin shed, has maybe seen a bit too much sun, and is just experimenting with what they've got.
The game is clearly influenced by old-school CRPGs like Wasteland and Planescape Torment, but it was interesting to hear what inspired Tim in creating the audio for this title.
The atmosphere is what I really wanted to instill. Some games that I did play when I was younger were like Monkey's Island, Loom, a whole heap of games like that. One of the best soundtracks that's ever been written, I think, is the Skyrim soundtrack. It is just amazing from start to finish. So I really wanted to bring that, the atmosphere. I wanted the player to feel like the soundtrack was another player alongside of them, and wherever they were in the world, it complemented what they were seeing. Last year, we actually took a trip out to Western Australia and drove the route of the game in reverse from Kalgoorlie back to Brookton. So something that's really special in the game, I think, is that when you're in Wave Rock, for example, you're hearing Wave Rock because I stood on top of the rock and recorded 10 minutes or so of Wave Rock, which I then put into the game. So the people that are from that area will hear the birds and the wildlife, and it should sound really familiar to them.
With Baldur's Gate 3 bringing this brand of RPG back into vogue, there's never been a better time for an adventure like this to put Australia on the gaming map. In my hands-on time with the game, the emphasis on your moral compass, the complex backstories that are infused into your player character, and the distinctively Australian personalities to the cast of characters was so exciting to see, and I'm really looking forward to the launch of this game.
We'll be releasing 14th of November on PC and Xbox straight up, with Switch and PlayStation to follow. We're all just really excited, we're really tired, but I think we've made something very special, and I think we're all just really excited to get it out there.